What's your favorite present this year? My fiance gave me a new briefcase to go to work with. I've been using the same one for almost a decade, through college and now work, so she decided I needed an upgrade. That and the 7 different bottles of vodka me and my dad received between us from various coworkers. Neither of us drinks a lot, but we are Russian, so we get vodka each year. The funny thing is, all of our individual coworkers know we don't drink a lot, and it's become a tradition. My mom is struggling financially this year. This year, we flew in for the week. I asked her in advance for a cooking lesson with my daughter, she's 10, and a cookbook of recipes. It's a bunch of handwritten index cards of recipes her mom taught her when she was a teenager. I'll definitely keep it forever. I spent my first Christmas with my boyfriend's family this year. We've only been dating for about 6 months, and they got me a really nice cardigan and socks. I wasn't really expecting anything at all, but they made me feel so welcomed and loved. My boyfriend also bought me a big book full of planner stickers, which I had gotten really excited about at Target a few days ago. Haven't opened it yet, but my mum's useless with surprises. She's got me a framed hand-drawn portrait of my dog which I'm super excited about opening. My brother gave me his gift yesterday, which was a Harry Potter cushion, which I personally wouldn't buy myself as it's just cluttery and I don't want it on my bed or sofa, but he told me him and his fiancée made it themselves. They went out and bought everything, and my brother used his fiancée's sewing machine under her supervision for the first time, and she hand sewed the rest. The thought that went into it for me means more than anything, and I absolutely love it. I got a wonderful handmade cushion from my grandmother with an applique heart in my favorite pattern, which is lovely. My wonderful husband and I have had a bit of a tough year, and he gave me a box with 52 dates we are going to find the time to do in 2020, and another box with slips of paper to record all the good things that happen next year, to help us focus on the positive. I'm very lucky to have people who put though into the things I'd value instead of just spending a lot of money on stuff I didn't want or already bought myself. I, 34 meters, used to be a Scrooge. Couldn't stand Christmas every year. The songs got old, the lights were just dumb and pointless. Now after 12 years with my wife, 33F, she has converted me slowly every year. She sings Christmas songs every time they come on and gets excited about lights like a child would. Now every year I get excited about Christmas again almost like a child would. I can't wait to give people fun gifts and watch them open them. Cheesy answer yes, but my favorite gift this year and every year is the gift of Christmas cheer for my wife. I've been living away from home for the last 7 years. I only manage to get home once a year. I've not made it home for a Christmas for 6 years. This year I thought the same was going to happen, and out of nowhere some work colleagues pulled together and paid for my flights and a car rental. Cozying up in of my mum's by the fire waiting on turkey is the best gift I could ever have asked for. My nan gave me a cheap necklace. She started developing dementia this year, and when we visited her today, she had a present and card put aside for me and said she forgot to write everyone else a card. She forgot a lot of things about today, but she did not forget me. I helped her write out some cards before lunch, and it was really nice to spend time with her while she still has a vague idea of what's going on. I think I remember this Christmas forever. Not my present, but my sister gave my uncle a pencil-drawn framed replica of a picture of my aunt. My sister is a professional artist, and my aunt died last Thanksgiving from a long battle with early onset Alzheimer's. The whole family had been through a lot with them, and they even moved states twice for her to be most comfortable as she was degrading mentally in passing. They have 5 adult children and 10 grandchildren that moved with them too, and they were all present when he revived the gift. Tears were had, and my uncle cried for a solid half an hour. A gift card of my 7-year-old coffee served to bed. But when he saw my excitement he changed it to maybe 4 times coffee served to bed. I was told the gift card will expire in 3 years. My 5-year-old wrapped all by herself a gift for me. When I opened it, I found the Jungle Book and 2 toys which we owned already. I acted surprised and overwhelmed with joy. You should have seen the proud smile on her face. Best gift ever. Edit. Spelling lines. SRY guys not English speaking. My wife's pregnant with our first We have had an extremely trying pregnancy so far, mainly a monosomy X scare that was later determined false positive, so I wanted to get her something special. She loves photo albums and printed photos, but I've never seen her with a camera in her hand other than an iPhone. I went out this year and got one of the nicest Canon DSLRs out on the market to capture all of life's greatest moments. She just about jumped into my arms with "and God I freaking love you" when I gave it to her last night. Friends. It's nice being able to spend 2 whole days together and feel completely at ease with them. I feel appreciated, you know? Little comments on how they like my music, or that they think I'm cool or enjoy hanging out with me, or treating me to food. They are great. A physical gift, however, Amazon gift card, somehow, among the clothes and trinkets, I think giving me the freedom to pick what I want is refreshing. I got 3 things for myself this year: a pizza pan that I chose, a pizza cutter that my grandma got me, and it is the quirkiest thing ever, and I'll never stop using it because it's amazing, and a bread baking thingy, don't know the English name. In Argentina we call them budinera. All 3 gifts mean a lot to me. The pizza equipment means a lot to me because I've been working on my pizza recipe for months, and I finally believe I nailed it down, and the pizza pan is a key component. I only found out how important it was when I visited a friend with pizza dough and we made pizza at his place, and there I found out how big of a game changer a pizza pan is for proper homemade pizza making. The pizza slicer/cutter my grandma got me is incredibly thoughtful and kind of her, and it's a beauty. I love it. As you guys can see, I have a thing for delicious pizza. Then the budinera that I use to bake bread. I have one, but I wanted another one because this week I wanted to give a little gift to those who don't have much, because it's a rough situation in my country, and buying flour and yeast is a lot cheaper than buying pre-made bread, and I want to make bread for the homeless. I was inspired to do this by my now 11-year-old cousin, who got leukemia age 10. She's in remission now, guys, don't worry, who had no better idea than to power through cancer treatment by baking cookies and selling them, donating half of the proceeds to buying medical supplies for oncology wings at hospitals in poorer areas of Buenos Aires. Well, the story started to spread, and now she's collaborating with one of the most popular restaurants in Argentina, called Antagourmet, as well as with a bakery, called Tan Rico Patisserie, and she also appeared in one of the country's biggest newspapers. So, I thought to myself, if a 10-year-old going through cancer treatment can help people so much, why am I not doing anything? My mom gave me a significant amount of money to replace my wardrobe. I've had severe medical issues this year and lost almost 70 lbs. On top of the ongoing medical bills and lost wages, I'm having to replace my entire wardrobe, all the way down to my underwear. It's not a necessity, since I still have clothes, but it sucks to walk around in XXLs when you're now M/L. She also got me Dorothy's Bornak socks. My family has decided I'm going to age into her, TBH they are prob not wrong. So I also now have a Dorothy's Bornak Chia Peton t-shirt from my brother. Top 3. Getting my surgery appointment on my birthday. Getting released from the hospital after said surgery on Christmas Eve. Finding a huge photograph of an Icelandic horse as I enter my living room, which was sneaked in there by my partner. I had no idea, I almost broke down in tears. My favorite is just to have a relaxing time with my family and enjoying good food. No asking about my studies or my dating life. Kinda sore points ATM for me. Gifts I got a few, which I'm glad of. I have too much already. My small apartment is spilling already of stuff, and everything useful would end up in the storage unit, which I'd hate to happen to any gift. Just let this last until I leave tomorrow back to my apartment. Be grateful for what you have and appreciate the calm and nice moments. But never stop reaching for the better life, mending old sour things, and being okay with yourself. My little sister got me the most thoughtful presents. She came to visit a while back and noticed that all my bed sheets were for a double bed, and I had none that fit my new living situation and single bed. So I got the most beautiful bed sheets that honestly make me feel better about the difficult changes I have to get used to. Also, she got me a €50 gift card for foodstuff, so that I will not struggle with food for the rest of the month. Way to ease my general stress over things. Having both my parents Found out one had incurable cancer and was at first given 12 months to 18 months to live. This was a little over 13 months ago, and earlier this year one had a minor stroke and the other collapsed due to having sepsis, both in the same weekend. So to all be sat here having eaten dinner and talking and being smiley and happy is the best present to me.